comparing these respective systems relative to their customer services widget functionality. The customer chat is well integrated on each of these systems. In extension, all three systems offer secondary functionality embedded in the customer chat function. Tawk.to offers a free AI plugin to extend the customer chat service. Engagebay integrates a ticketing system, and Bitrix24 integrates a chat-enabled sales function. Let's take a look at each of these systems from the perspective of their integrated customer services widget.
Tawk.to is a live chat software designed to facilitate real-time communication between businesses and their customers, enhancing customer service and support experiences. Tawk.to offers a free plan that includes unlimited agents and chats, customizable chat widgets, mobile apps for agents, basic reporting and analytics, integration with popular platforms like WordPress, Shopify, and more. Tawk.to is packed with many free functions. It is relatively easy to set up and use, with a user-friendly interface that allows agents to manage multiple chats simultaneously. The platform also provides a comprehensive dashboard for administrators to monitor and analyze chat activity. Artificial intelligence support is built in AI-powered chatbot that can be customized to automate routine tasks, such as answering frequent questions or directing customers to relevant resources. The chatbot can also be integrated with third-party AI services for more advanced functionality. Versatile platform integrations like WordPress, Wix, and Squarespace, Shopify, Magento, and BigCommerce, CRM systems like Salesforce and HubSpot, help desk systems like Zendesk and Freshdesk, and social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter. Tawk.to includes a built-in ticketing system that allows agents to manage and track customer inquiries and issues. The ticketing system is customizable and can be integrated with other help desk software. Businesses may particularly appreciate the following features of Tawk.to for their customer service management. Tawk.to provides real-time insights into chat activity, allowing businesses to optimize their customer service strategies and improve response times. Businesses can set up custom chat triggers to proactively engage with customers based on their behavior or preferences. Tawk.to supports multiple languages, making it an ideal solution for businesses with international customer bases. Tawk.to offers video and audio chat capabilities, enabling businesses to provide more personalized and engaging customer service experiences. The chat widget can be customized to match the business's brand and style, ensuring a seamless customer experience. Tawk.to is optimized for mobile devices, ensuring that customers can access support on the go. Tawk.to is GDPR and HIPAA compliant, ensuring that customer data is protected and secure. Overall, Tawk.to is a powerful and flexible live chat solution that can help businesses improve their customer service and support operations. Its free plan and extensive integration options make it an attractive choice for businesses of all sizes. If you have never signed into Tawk.to, it's time to create an account. Click on the Get Free Widget button, fill out your details and click the Sign Up for Free button. Your details are comprised of your name, your email address, a password, that's it. To finalize your registration, click the Sign Up for Free button. I am jumping ahead into a previously configured Tawk.to system. Tawk.it has been set up for a fictitious company on a demonstration website. Let's take a look at the business and widget configuration. Access the configuration by clicking on the gear icon. Let's change the property image. Use the drop-down to access the function. Find an icon that suits your business branding. With the property image in place, let's consider the other overview fields on this page. The URL maps to the website. The ticket forwarding email is created and assigned by the system. Configure the next set of fields according to your business. This information can be used by the Tawk.to Discovery service. If you turn it on, this description is important for the Discovery service. Do a good job on it. Configure your search terms as if you want to find it again. This key serves as a unique identifier that allows Tawk.to to link the chat widget on your website to your Tawk.to account. Secure mode ensures that the communication between the chat widget on your website and Tawk.to servers is encrypted and secure. When this setting is enabled, Tawk.to obtains and logs the IP addresses of visitors to your website or platform. IP tracking can provide valuable information such as the geographical location of visitors, which can be useful for analytics and personalized customer support. Let's configure the widget. This field is linked to the widget name. If you want to create a new widget, simply click on the Add Widget button. However, we are here to configure this one, so let's get to it. Set a widget name that clearly distinguishes it as a unique entity. Skipping ahead to a more interesting setting, set the widget to look like something you like or that suits your particular brand and website aesthetics. Set the visual style. Size the widget and place it on a particular position on the web page. Use an attention grabber if you feel like a carnival, or just recede into the corporate safety with the rest by applying pastel colors and non-threatening curves. Mobile first. Locate them top of mind. Love them well. Set the widget colors. You're a corporate grass bowls hero with stars in your eyes. No confrontation. It's lead seeker friendly. That's the way you know how to do it. Click Save to lock in your choices and then, either use the cross top right or cancel out of this screen. Let's add the widget code to the website where you need the chat bubble for customer services. Click the Copy to Clipboard button to copy the widget script for conveyance to the website. Open your website's editor user interface. For this example, I am using the Bitrix24 sites function to render the site on which to place the Tawk.to widget code snip. I'll be using an HTML block to insert on the page. Within this block I'll be copying the Tawk.to chat widget code snip. As you can see, the page already has some scripting added. We'll be adding the Tawk.to widget as a third item by placing an additional HTML block on the page. Next, I'll publish this page to ensure the site is updated with the addition of the Tawk.to chat bubble. At this stage, don't be concerned with how the widget is added to a website. Each site has its own mechanism or plugin. The concept is what you need to be aware of to understand how it's done. Well, the fact that the Tawk.to chat bubble has popped up behind a previously installed one from Engagebay, the system we'll be talking about next. It gives us an opportunity to change the placement and show you how easy that is done. Back to the Tawk.to UI. Change the widget appearance by selecting a different desktop widget appearance setting. Set it to the left of the website page to offset it from the other placement. Refresh the web page by using Ctrl+R or pressing F5 to reload the chat widget. Notice that it shifted to the left bottom of the page, neatly displaying in its own quadrant. Let's test the chat function. Okay. Yes, that is a horrible sound, but fear not. We can customize that to a more corporate-like hum. Type a message into the chat dialog to amuse yourself with a response from the Tawk.to management console. Fear not, talking to yourself is a form of gratification. The response is slightly odd because our Tawk.to management interface and the website are being executed from the same computer. In real life, as you might have guessed, these functions will be very separate. The notification appears, as it will, on the management user interface of the customer services function. Customer services respond to the customer engagement from the Tawk.to interface by answering and dialoguing with the customer. Set any reference data or customer details, using the right-hand pane functions to embellish your customer details. This augments your ability to know the customer better and provide more accurate services. Join the conversation. This is where you as a customer services support agent responds to the customer. In reality, you're just typing back to yourself. Very satisfying. Let's inspect the customer side of things. That is, open the customer's web page and their chat to see the customer services response. The customer responds to the customer services agent by replying to their message. Promptly you see the notification, along with that horrid sound in a deja vu event, as the dialogue develops into an ongoing conversation. Only the customer is able to end the conversation, and it is done like this. Inspect the behavior of the chat via the Talk to user interface. I am not sure about you, but I am not a huge fan of sounds and pop-up notifications. Those are instant website termination events for me. Before we look at the AI chat assistant, let's go and set the sounds and notifications. Those settings are found under the user context. Let's run through a few screechers to decide. I am going to select a few random sounds. No way, Jose, that's just nasty. I think you get the idea. These sounds are not really befitting the serenity of your corporate image. There is one more step of mitigation prior to taking an extermination decision. Volume, turn it down. I am sorry, Tawk.to, but no, sound has to go. Silence is golden, but my eyes still see, and that is my glee. The AI Assist feature is where things get very real in the Talk-to space. This is kinda amazing and really sets this function apart from any other chat services. I have already configured the basics of the AI chat setup. Let's take a tour. Enable the AI bot by sliding this toggle to green. That is the on setting if you are unfamiliar with color sensing interpretations. The Apollo AI bot is a pivotal component of the AI Assist configuration in Talk.to. This AI-powered tool is designed to assist customer inquiries, regardless of the time of day, enhancing customer satisfaction and engagement. This toggle enables the AI bot on any incoming chat. Smart Reply is another essential feature within the AI Assist setup of Tawk.to. This tool empowers teams to handle customer interactions with enhanced efficiency and accuracy. By utilizing Smart Reply, businesses can streamline their communication processes, reduce errors, and provide quick responses to customer queries. The AI-generated responses not only save time, but also contribute to maintaining a high standard of professionalism, reflecting positively on the brand's image. AI commands represent a sophisticated feature. It facilitates interactions with artificial intelligence. The function ranges, generating responses to brainstorming ideas and adjusting tones. This feature empowers users to harness the full potential of AI technology, making interactions smarter and projects more dynamic. The free version provides users with the ability to generate up to 100 messages with a limit of 500,000 characters daily. Each time the AI bot sends a response, generates a smart reply, or uses an AI command, it counts as a message. Refreshing or creating a new reply or command is also considered a message within this limit. You can customize the name and the appearance of the standard look of the chatbot by giving it a peculiar name and a pretty face to stand out from the crowd. The short description is a brief introduction to your chatbot. It's the first thing your customers will see when they interact with your bot, so it's essential to make it count. It should provide a concise overview of what your chatbot can help with. It sets the tone for the conversation and helps customers understand the scope of your bot's capabilities. In combination with the base prompt, the next set of elements are knowledge input for the AI bot. Plain text allows you to directly input text content that the AI chatbot can use as a knowledge base for generating responses. There is a limit of 10,000 characters in this text area. Upload document enables you to upload documents like PDFs, Word files, etc., containing information that the AI can use to understand the context and provide relevant responses. Shortcuts. The AI can utilize your existing Talk-to shortcuts and responses as a data source for generating responses. This ensures consistency with your team's predefined replies. Knowledge base. The Talk.to knowledge base, which acts as a repository for tutorials, FAQs, policies, and guides. can be used as a data source for the AI chatbot. This allows the AI to provide informative responses based on your curated knowledge-based content. Website URL. You can provide the URL of your website, and the AI will ingest and learn from the content on those web pages to generate contextually relevant responses for your business. Here is what it looks like if you have configured and linked the Tawk.to knowledge base to the AI source data. This is a very powerful source of your business knowledge that can be applied without the aid of a real human. Customers can be instantly assisted at any time. The base prompt acts as the foundation that guides the AI chatbot's responses and overall conversational behavior. It provides instructions and context to the AI on how to represent your brand, communicate effectively, and deliver the desired customer experience. For example, you can provide a directive when using the AI commands function that the chatbot should constrain its responses to the business and let the customer know. When the chatbot is asked, "Can you help me to design a rocket?" that is clearly outside of the core business functions. Look how it politely responds to bring the customer back to sing from the same hymnal. You can set the AI chatbot schedule. You should consider this because it may eat your AI tokens like a hungry Pac-Man, and your shiny new business might have to be chalked up as a bankruptcy. Haha, not really. Set the schedule more intelligently so that AI supports your customer agents when they are not able to. The escalation function in the AI chatbot configuration allows you to specify conditions under which the conversation should be escalated from the AI bot to a human agent. Regarding shortcuts, they are predefined canned responses that agents can quickly insert into conversations instead of typing out the full response each time. Shortcuts help ensure consistent messaging, improve efficiency, and reduce errors. Triggers in the administration interface allow you to automate messages. These are sent to website visitors based on specific conditions or behaviors. This proactive engagement helps initiate conversations and provide timely assistance. The welcome trigger is already created. It's a standard welcome message, triggered after 10 seconds. It offers 2 suggested conversation starters. Next up is Engagebay. Engagebay offers a comprehensive live chat widget that seamlessly integrates with its all-in-one marketing, sales, and service platform. The chat widget can be embedded on all website pages, providing continuous engagement across the visitor's journey. It supports real-time messaging, allowing agents to have contextual conversations with visitors. The widget builds on tickets with access to canned responses, shortcuts accessible from the dialogue with the customer, and a fully fledged help center otherwise referred to as a knowledge base, available to customers. All chat conversations are automatically logged in the centralized CRM, providing a unified view of customer interactions. Agents have access to visitor information and past conversation history for personalized engagement. Chat transcripts and notes can be added to the respective contact's timeline for future reference. Chat intelligence is obtained from a combination of resources, that is, shortcuts, canned responses, and the help center. Reporting and analytics provide detailed chat reports. Analytics are available, providing insights into chat volume, response times, agent performance, and more. These metrics help optimize chat operations, identify bottlenecks, and improve overall customer experience. Real-time monitoring and analytics monitor chat conversations in real time to provide timely assistance. Access detailed reports on chat volume, response times, customer satisfaction, and agent performance to optimize operations. Set up automated triggers to proactively engage visitors based on their behavior, such as time on site or pages visited. Triggers can send automated messages to welcome visitors, offer assistance, or follow up after a chat. Provide multi-language support to cater to a global customer base. Automatically detect visitor language and serve pre-translated chat messages. Escalate text chats to video and audio chat for more personal support when needed. Control widget placement, colors, greetings, and more for a seamless customer experience. Ensure a consistent chat experience across desktop and mobile devices. Optimize the widget for mobile to enable support on the go. Engagebay meets security and compliance with data privacy regulations like GDPR and HIPAA. If you have never signed up for Engagebay, get started for free. Complete the sign-up form with your name, email address, password, your website URL, and the services of Engagebay that you are interested in. I am jumping into a previously configured Engagebay client. The function menu provides access to Engagebay, the system, comprised of marketing, sales, service, and customer chat. Jumping into the live chat menu option, because this is what we want to get going. Enabling the live chat on our website requires separate snippets of code. The first is a JavaScript snip to embed on the website for tracking. You have seen this part before. In fact, the website already had Engagebay installed, but for completeness sake, let's go through the process. And here they are, the two snippets of HTML code embedded on the web page. Let's look at the tracking code. Without this code, your widget code won't display correctly. Let's go get the chat widget code. Access the chat widget from the menu. Scroll down to where you see the chat function JavaScript. Copy the code snippet onto the clipboard for conveyance to your website. Follow the same process by adding the JavaScript to the HTML control of your website. Publish the changes so that we can see the magic happens. And there is the magic. The Engagebay chat service is available for customer services. A new chat can be started. Note the configurable customer form. A chat notification is received by the Engagebay admin console. You see this because all are executed by the same computer. Quaint. Again, we're talking to ourselves. Lovely. Boombastic, Mr. Fantastic are present. Again, sonic pain. Sound must go. Stop the cacophony. Let's get synergism in our system sounds. Turn the Zen-like adjustment buttons for more peace of mind. In my opinion, no sound is the best. It's up to you. What do you want to do? Let's look at the other widget options. Desktop notifications. At the onset, it's very cool to have notifications, but they soon become pesky, and you might want to curtail their behavior to a less feverish pitch. Generally, email notifications were great about a decade or so ago. You might want to configure these sparingly. For email, configure the sender name. This is your business or the business function dealing with mail, as well as the actual sender email address. Tick the button for sending a transcript of the chat to the visitor. Configure the chat widget's business hours. That is, when it's available to customers. The system messages configuration. Up next is set to cover the schedule. That way you always respond to visitors appropriately. Consider the basic chat responses and their applicability in the sequence of a conversation and in relation to the configured schedule so that you always respond appropriately. Getting customer details enable you to better address someone. Utilize the chat form for this purpose. Take note that you ensure compliance to any regulation around the acquisition and utilization of people's personal information. The chat widget window should be slightly familiar to you. It is where you lifted the integration code snip for the website. Other settings configure the widget's appearance and display styling. That is, the look and feel. Setting the color usually blows your hair back. So let's take a look, shall we? Placement is also an important feature. You seem to have one of two choices, so be happy with a bottom left or a bottom right. Right? A web rule is an automation that executes a proactive message or hides the chat widget based on the conditions you set up. Through web rules, you can automate various actions based on your website visitors' behavior. For example, you can show your visitors a proactive message when they are about to leave your website. Conversations is the main chat interface of the business, that is, the place where you talk to the customer and retain their conversation history. A shortcut is a quick access block of information that can be an action or information item to be used in the chat dialog. Creating the shortcut is simply linking some text to a keyword and adding it to the database. Using the shortcut enables a customer services agent to rapidly and consistently respond to an anticipated question. For example, what is a business process? The answer is posted into the chat dialog, and the customer services agent can simply respond by using the shortcut. Engagebay Services menu provides automation tools designed to streamline customer service processes and automate repetitive tasks. Let's look at the Notify Requester in CC's on Ticket Created automation. Ticket created. This step initiates the automation whenever a new ticket is created in the system. It acts as the starting point for the sequence of actions that follow. The automation is set to trigger as soon as a ticket is generated, whether it's through a customer submission, an email, or manual creation by a support agent. Send notification to requester. Automatically send an email notification to the person who submitted the ticket. The email subject typically includes the ticket ID and a brief description. For example, your ticket number 123 has been created. The body of the email includes details such as acknowledgement of the ticket creation, ticket ID and subject, a brief summary of the issue or request, information on expected response times, any relevant contact details or next steps. Take note of the automation through embedded fields. These are variable references pertinent to the context of the ticket specifics. This step ensures that the requester is immediately informed that their ticket has been received and logged, providing them with confirmation and relevant details about their ticket. Macros. These are manually triggered by support agents when needed. They are useful when specific actions need to be taken on a case-by-case basis. Macros are used when an agent needs to apply a set of actions to a specific ticket based on situational requirements. For example, an agent can use a macro to escalate a ticket, change its status, and notify the escalation team all at once. Macros and automations can work together to create a highly efficient and responsive ticket management system. This combination optimizes both efficiency and responsiveness in customer service operations. The last system is Bitrix24 with its Open Channels chat widget. Allows customization of the chat widget's appearance to match your brand's design. Enables real-time chat with website visitors and customers across different channels. Supports chatbots to handle common queries and automate routine responses, enhancing efficiency. However, these are from the Bitrix24 marketplace as plugins. The chat widget can detect the language of the customer's browser and adjust the interface language accordingly. Provides insights into communication patterns, response times, and customer satisfaction through integrated analytics tools. Bitrix24 canned responses are lists of texts that can be selected while on a customer conversation to respond consistently and format the engagement. Knowledge-based functionality can be implemented via stores, a type of online store, to enable in-chat start selling functions that allow web pages to be broadcasted to the customer via the chat conversation. The in-chat start selling function also allows a payment request web page to be broadcasted to the customer via the chat conversation. This solicits an online payment to be made for a product and/or services purchase. Other chat services like WhatsApp and Telegram can be implemented, in addition to a customer CRM forum, on the chat functionality. Get access to the Bitrix system by registering yourself via their website. All you need is an email address. Once registered, you can perform a quick and upfront configuration setup, just enough to allow us to delve a little into the customer chat widget functionality. We are interested in the collaboration and communication as the overall functionality from the Bitrix system. So, confirm this option. Next up is a general system configuration, just so that we have a tolerable environment that is reasonably familiar to work with. I am switching a few functions off. Our focus is the chat function, so we don't need to see everything that Bitrix offers. It is a much larger system than just doing customer chats. It does not harm to set our business name, exactly how we had done for Tawk.to and Engagebay. Consider the general configuration for chats. Nothing here screams out to be changed, and we can lock in the defaults for our purposes. Employee settings is about formatting and how they may invite participants to the system, depending on the organization's policies. A few alterations here are in order. Company details, business hours and GDPR compliance section are not important to our purpose of evaluating the chat functionality, so we'll skip over these quickly. Security has two-factor for secure access to the system. Under Other Settings, you can set a 24-hour clock. Don't you just hate AM and PM, inches and feet? You have an alternative for that. Copilot is a GPT-3.5 artificial intelligence integration that allows you the comfort of generating responses, summarizing texts, or elaborating on a concept. The best feature of Copilot is the transcription of phone calls and the automatic filling of CRM fields. Any add-on or plugin relative to the customer chat feature, such as chatbots and other chat integrations, are available from the Bitrix marketplace. The Contact Center is the configuration menu option from where the chat widget is defined and configured. The menus of Bitrix are not that intuitive to use, so it's often needed to search for functions from the search bar. This is what you have been waiting for, so let's dive right into configuring the chat widget and getting it displayed on our website. Provide a descriptive name for your widget, something you'd recognize even if you have multiple widgets to deploy. By default, the open channel for customer communications provides the chat bubble, as well as the CRM form. Other functions, like WhatsApp and Telegram, can be added from the marketplace. Customize the color and position of the widget on the web page. Set a time to display in seconds. Configure the open channel. It's a line of communication into the business on which the chat widget operates. The queue allows customer services agents to engage with customers. They speak to customers via the open channel through the chat bubble. Work time sets the channel's availability to the customers. This is a paid function. We'll soon enable the trial version to allow us to experience these functions. Auto Actions is the first kind of open channel automation. It allows for instant replies through automated messages, and the optional display of a CRM form to obtain customer details. Quality Assessment allows customer quality of service feedback as a paid option. Chatbot integration is a plugin option from the Bitrix marketplace. The response time KPI allows a quality of service escalation from the customer services agent to a supervisor. It is based on two thresholds, that is, the initial response time, and lastly, the subsequent response. Provide the open channel with a name. Enable the CRM form for customer information on the open channel. Callback integrates a telephone call. An attention grabber can be implemented on the chat widget to pop up after a delay. Whoops, I was a bit too quick there. Let's get back into the widget to grab the HTML code snip to configure on our website. While we're here, let's place the widget and offset to the previously installed Tawk.to and Engagebay widgets. Install the HTML snip on the website to link up the Bitrix widget and the website page. You've done this before. Same deal, paste into the block and save your action. Once this has been done, we're ready to test the chat. I'll publish the site to make sure our latest changes are brought into the functionality. True to be believed, our Bitrix chat integration pops into existence. Let's test it somewhat to experience the functionality. Type a message, and then experience the CRM form displayed. Flip over to the Bitrix administration user interface to enact the role of the customer services agent. Aha, our new message awaits. The system has acquired a deal of information about the customer. The origin URL and customer information from the CRM form are displayed in the conversation to the benefit of the customer services agent. The customer services agent has not yet joined the conversation by picking it. That and some other functions are done from these buttons. No doubt, you've heard that awful sound. It has to go. Conversing with the customer happens here. Let's get rid of sounds and look at some comfort configurations. go and be gone forever. While here, let's set a boring style to be less flamboyant. These are the more advanced notification settings where you can curtail too many push notifications that clog up your user interface. Let's take a look at a push notification of a chat. First, let's chat some more. The push notification alerts the customer service representative. They open the chat dialog to resume their conversation. These icons reveal all functions available to the service agent for use during their conversation with the customer. Slash commands in the customer chat dialogues are special commands that start with / and allow agents to quickly execute predefined actions or access specific functions within the chat interface. These two functions, that is, the canned response and the start selling, are the two most powerful for customer services. Unfortunately, as with all things worthwhile, these are paid services. However, we'll explore them by enabling a trial version to open all functionality. Chatbots can be implemented on the open channel from the Bitrix marketplace as an optional plugin. The same for other chat applications like WhatsApp and Telegram. Just for kicks, let's install Telegram. Darn, not that again, only the paid version can install this application. Let's activate a trial version so that we can at least see some of that functionality that we so desire. This is what you get during the trial period. After activating the trial version, let's jump back to the contact center, the chat widget, and the open channel configuration. We'll go into auto actions to set the canned responses as list up with a response. Create a new canned response. Click the Add button. Provide a name. This must be a brief term by which to identify and locate this canned response with ease from the customer chat dialog. Apply this canned response. Let's use it in a customer chat to see how to use it effectively. Jump back into the chat. Select the canned responses picture icon to open the selection dialog. Notice the canned response we have just added listed in the options. Selecting it adds it to the dialog with the customer. Send the canned response directly to the customer. Lastly, another neat feature with which to automate customer chats is chat-enabled sales directly from the chat dialog. Bitrix has a fully fledged online store and e-commerce capability. In part, this can also be utilized to build rich text HTML pages that can be distributed to customers via the chat. In reality, it's just a picture and a hyperlink that leads the customer onto the Bitrix site. This is a difficult section to demonstrate as it requires a fair degree of configuration. However, stick with me. I'll do my best to convey the functionality without wasting your time with too much clicking around and screen changes to dizzy you. You might have noticed me accessing the product catalog. It's central to the store's function of Bitrix, and at the end of the day our objective is to sell product. These are available to the chat system from the Bitrix product catalog. To illustrate the store's capability, let's create a product, or rather, a service for business process optimization and add it to the product catalog. Configure the product for display and SEO on the store. Write the product description into the description block. I formatted it as HTML. Let's get cracking with the SEO. We'll add the meta title, meta description, meta keywords, and section title. A product catalog section has been created. Let's add the first product. A product can be extended by adding custom fields, but for this illustration we'll stick with the vanilla flavor. We'll add a name, description, and some unit and price information. Save the product, after which we'll add some pictures. You can edit a product from the listing or by opening it via the edit mode. Click on the picture placeholder to add a product picture. Now we'll edit the product from the edit detail mode to add a picture to the product variant section where the pricing is displayed. Jumping back to the chat session we have got going, let's see if I can make sense of the chat-enabled sales and not get you too confused. When you click Start Selling, the system opens a section that interfaces with the store's function, better, e-commerce functionality of the Bitrix platform. Although not yet configured, you can already see a plethora of functions under your fingertips. You are able to send payment requests via the chat to your customer. The chat-enabled sales and its subsections are any pages within the store setup. Those can be a contact us page with address, telephone number, social media icons, your logo, and so on. A business card can condense the contact us page into a contact card that contains only the phone number and social media icons. Even a section of your product catalog, for example, a category or a single product, can be sent. Let's look at the pages and how the store is set up for chat-enabled sales. Any of these pages can be customized for chat-enabled sales as selectable objects that can be passed to the customer. For example, let's send the customer a business card. The business card is sent via the chat-enabled sales page into the chat dialog with the customer as a picture and URL. Let's take a look at what happens when the customer clicks on the link. The business card displays on the customer's device, and it is a web page served from the Bitrix server. Lastly, a product payment request can also be sent directly into the customer chat. I have not enabled any real payment method that interfaces with the payment gateway, but suffice to say, this is a nice feature. Sadly, it is part of the paid service, which doesn't really help if you're only interested in the free customer chat facility. This is a simple product, selected from the Bitrix product catalog, tendered to the customer on which we would like to collect a payment. When a payment gateway is implemented, it will be listed in this section, which can be selected for use by the customer to make their payment online. Payment notifications are forwarded to the customer as well as a link for them to use when making the actual payment online. This is the rendition of the payment request that the customer would be looking at. In this case, because we have not configured an online payment system, the call to action is simply to call us. Finally, it is the end of the video. Good job sticking with us for so long. You're definitely special. In this wrap-up, we should consider what you get out of the box for free. Of course, these three systems are quite unique in their customer services scope of services. However, let's just contemplate the functionality that you get with the chat function. Then, we might consider how easy it is to configure. And then, how intuitive is the interaction with customers. Based on the qualities of each system's free customer chat widget and its functionality, grouped into these areas, that is, widget, integration, automation, artificial intelligence, and customer intelligence, I have rated each system to conclude on which one offers the best value. This rating is subjective to my appreciation of each system, and, of course, my innate knowledge, even biases, towards them. So, let me know in the comments where you may have a different opinion. On widget, I have rated Bitrix24 in the first place, followed by Tawk.to, and thirdly Engagebay. On integration, I have rated all systems equal. They all offer extensive and comprehensive integration options with third-party platforms. On automation, I have rated Tawk.to in the first place, followed by Bitrix24, and lastly Engagebay. On artificial intelligence, I have rated Tawk.to in the first place, followed by Bitrix24, and then Engagebay. On customer intelligence, I have rated Tawk.to in the first place, followed by Bitrix24, and then Engagebay. Some final comments. This rating is based on the perceptive value of the free customer services widgets of each system, how that widget integrates, the automation features available to improve the engagement with the customer and dispose tools to the customer services representative, the ability to extend serviceability to an AI chatbot, and lastly the customer intelligence that the system offers by real-time observations and/or reports. Tawk.to has a free customer chat, and if you don't require a full CRM system with built-in business processes for marketing, leads, and sales management automations, is truly a free and an amazing wonder. It does seem like Engagebay offers chatbot integration in beta testing, but the free and installed version, which I evaluated, had no such option.
Thank you for your time and watching this video. I hope to see you again.
Oh yeah! Shut up.